Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be making a tutorial on how to cut and sew this circle top. So if this is something that interests you, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. So we'll be using this fabric for this tutorial. You can actually use African print fabric, but this is actually what I have at home. That's why I'm using it. So this fabric is about 2 yards. It's not up to 2 yards, but it's about 2 yards. So I've gone ahead to fold it into two. As you can see, I folded it into two. So I'm trying to arrange it properly and hold it well. So after folding it into two like so, I'll take the folded part and lay it on the unfolded part like so. See the way I'm laying it. So after laying it like this, it's going to form a triangular shape. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay it properly on the table to make sure that no part is rumpled, because this fabric is actually very soft. I think it's a chiffon, thick chiffon fabric, so it's very soft and is falling. So I'm trying to arrange it properly so it won't fall. So after arranging it, the next thing is to go ahead and measure out my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 8 inches. So I'm going to place my tape on the fabric to know where the 8 inches is. So after placing my tape on the fabric to know where the 8 inches starts from, so this is where it starts from. So I'm just going to go ahead and form a straight line on that point. This fabric is actually very colorful, so my chalk is finding it difficult to show on it. So that's why I'm trying to make the line so visible. So that's the shoulder line there. So after marking the shoulder line, I'm going to go ahead to mark the length of this top. So I want this top to be off shoulder. So I'm going to like throw off about 4.5 inches from this top. So I'm going to place my tape at 4.5 inches on that shoulder line that I just marked. Then after that, I will go ahead and measure the length I want this top to be. I want this top to be about 29 inches in length. So I'm going to mark it out at 29 inches all around the fabric. So I've marked out the length of the top. So after marking the length, I'll go to the shoulder line and mark out the neck depth. Since it's off shoulder, the neck depth I'm going for is about 1 inch. So and the neck width is about 4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that out and connect that with my armhole curve. So after I mark my neck depth, I'm just going to try and make the line visible because of the chalk and the fabric that I'm using. So after marking the neck depth, I'll go to the other side of the 4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and mark my my armhole length. So my armhole length is 9 inches, but remember we are throwing off 4.5 inches, so I'll place 4.5 inches there and mark my 9 inches for my armhole depth. So I'm going to connect those together like so. So after connecting it together like that, we are done with our fabric. So I'm going to just go ahead now and cut it out. So this is what we have after cutting it out. As you can see, we didn't measure the bust circumference, and that's because it's a circle top, so the bust will be enough to take in our bust. So guys, this is the neckline and that's the armhole. So you can use bias strip to turn it over, but I'm going to go ahead and use the fabric to turn the neckline and the armhole. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut two strips of the fabric by 2 inches width, but I didn't actually measure the length. So to pipe the neckline, I'm going to take that one piece of this strip, then I'm going to go ahead and fold it into two the way I'm folding it now. So after folding it into two like that, I will cover the folding up again like so. So assuming there's power, I'll have giving this a good press to make it relax like this, but there's no power, so I'm just going to use pin to hold it down. So I'm going to do it that way, insert the neck into the closing and just pipe the neck for the two pieces of both front and back panel. So guys, I've gone ahead to pipe the front and back panel, the neckline for both the front and back panel. So the next thing I'm going to do is to work on the armholes, to pipe the armhole. So to pipe the armhole, before I do that, I will make sure that I place the right side of the front panel on the right side of the back panel. So after that, I will align the armhole for both the front and the back panel together like this. So after aligning it, I'll take my tape to measure what I have on the armhole. So when I measured it, I realized I have about 7 inches. Let's measure it together now. So this is 7 inches. So this 7 inches, we are going to add it to the 4.5 inches that we threw off, and that's going to make it 11.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply that 11.5 into 2, because this is going to actually go around our armhole. So after measuring it, I have 23 inches. So I'm going to take my strip and just measure out 23 inches, which is the length we are going for. So after measuring out the 23 inches, I'm going to cut it out from the strip that I'm using. So after cutting it out, I'm going to go ahead and take one side of my armhole. So the armhole for the front panel will start with that. Then I'm going to fold the strip into two like I folded it the other time. Place the end of my armhole into it, the armhole for the front panel. So place it into it, then close it up like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my pin to pin it down. Guys, I hope you understand me. If you don't understand, let me explain again. So I'm going to fold the strip into two just like I folded it the other time. So after folding it into two, I'll place my armhole into the middle of it, then I will close it up. It will have been easier assuming there is power, because I will have used the power to, I will have used my iron to press it to close it up. So I'll just be inserting the armhole. So once I insert the armhole like this, I'm going to go ahead and pin it down. So I'm going to go ahead and do this till I get to the neckline from this the neckline on this armhole for this side. So once I get to the neckline on that armhole side, I'm going to go ahead and turn this strip to the back panel. So I'm going to take the other end of the strip and fold it into two the way I've been folding it since. Then I'm going to insert the other end of my armhole into it. So the end of the armhole of the back panel. So I'll insert into it and pin it down all through. So guys, after pinning it for the armhole of both the front and the back panel, it's remaining that of the neck line. So I'm going to fold it into two like the way I've been folding it and close it up. Then I'm going to pin it down all through for the for the neckline. So after doing that, this is what I will have. So I'll take it to my machine now and just stitch each and stitch the strip down to the armhole round like so. Then I'll do the same for the other side as well. So guys, this is what I have after working on the two armhole. As you can see, it's looking so beautiful even if when we've not pressed it down. So the next thing we are going to do is to align the two sides together and just stitch it down with about half an inch on both sides. So after joining it together on both sides with half an inch, I will go to the down part and hem the down part as well with about half an inch as well. Then we are practically done with our circle top. So guys, this is the final look of our circle top. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Please do well to like this video and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.